Whether it's getting to work or dropping the kids off at school, we rely on our car a lot in our daily routines.
Yes, we do. And as the bitter temperatures set in, it can really slow us down. News 10's Aaliyah Blackburn has more on quick fixes to keep in mind for your ride.
Growing up in Indiana, you're no stranger to what winter weather can bring. And if you're anything like me, this morning I couldn't even get inside my own car. So we went to the expert to find out some tips that you can use to make your life just a little bit easier this winter. Don Giovannini, owner of Don's Service Center, knows the winter woes all too well.
With cold weather and maybe some overnight precipitation, we can come out to some pretty rough situations.
Like a frozen lock, your best bet, use de-icer.
So we're going to use this to kind of get inside that little door, and we're just going to give it a couple blasts.
Now about that frozen car door.
Windshield de-icer, which is safe for most paint finishes, is also a product that we can spray.
And apply.
Don't get it in your eyes, stand back just a bit. And what we're going to do is we're just going to flood it in this gap. Okay, all the way down. Sometimes it's even wise to go down the gap here.
If you're really in a pinch, use lukewarm water. Let's check your tires. All you need is
inexpensive tire pressure gauge and believe it or not, a penny.
Use the gauge to read the pressure.
32.
For treading, Don says the distance between Lincoln's head and the edge is equivalent to a bald or worn out tire.
I'm going to turn it upside down and I'm going to stick it into the tread. This tire still has very good tread for the winter. I can in no way see the top of his head.
Whether you take your car into a professional like Don or you'd much rather do it yourself.
It's really wise to have these cars inspected before the big temperature changes. If you do that, you're going to have a more reliable car and probably a happier life.
In Terre Haute with photojournalist Tony Casasilla, Aaliyah Blackburn, News 10.